Hey, what's up everybody? Nola Deach here, coming to you from New Orleans, Louisiana. So one of my favorite things to do to get around in the city is to hop on the old streetcar here, and I'm just waiting for it to pick me up. It's amazing living here, you see this so often, but it's still such a cool thing to see and very representative of the city of New Orleans. I'm going to tell you, once you're on, you get a nice view driving through the streets of New Orleans. I'm headed to Canal Street right now. I have arrived on Canal Street. Now this guy is out here pretty much every day preaching the gospel to the people walking the streets.
Now you check it out, people. Like I say, it is right there in your Bible.
Now I could have taken another streetcar once I got to Canal Street up to the end where the river is, but I decided to walk the rest of the way because I feel like you shouldn't pass up the opportunity to walk up Canal Street, otherwise you'll miss something interesting. I love these little shops showing all these little figurines and the Bourbon Street sign, the New Orleans Orleans Company. Oh, they've got a stuffed gator. Rawr. Is that how a gator sounds? I don't know. Maybe not. So at the end of Canal Street is Woldenberg Park, overlooking the Mississippi River. Right to the left of me there is the aquarium, but that's not where I'm going today. The view of the river from Woldenberg Park is unbelievable. You get a good view of the riverboats passing by and big barges and cruise ships and ferries. But I didn't come out here just to see the river. I came out here for that. What the heck is that? Let's go see what that is. Yep, out here on the Mississippi River in New Orleans, the tall ships have arrived. As part of the New Orleans Tricentennial, the tall ships have come by to let us tour them, let us take a look at them, and some of them are actually from the 19th century. Just seeing this thing docked on the Mississippi River right now, it's pretty incredible. There's about 4 of them all docked down the riverfront here, and the line to get in is not short. You can see how it stretches around there, and this is just a line to get into the area that the ships are docked. There are separate lines to get onto the actual ships themselves. As I've progressed in the line, I can see one of the other ships now with all the little flags hanging off the masts there. That's pretty cool to see. Not entirely sure what each flag represents. I'm sure countries the ship has visited, I'm not sure.
Dead, so that leaves only me. So shovel your bony old ass in the sea, and I'll drink to your health, which now you'll never see. Without eyes, without lips, scully bones. Oh.
So I've picked my first ship to go on, the Alyssa out of Galveston, Texas. It's amazing to see all the ropes and ladders and rigging that's on this ship. You can see right there the ladders that the crew uses to climb up to untie the sails. I bet when the sails are open, this thing is incredibly epic. This is cool. You can see the wheel and the shaft that goes down to the rudder. When they turn the wheel there, the rudder moves. I guess the tall ships bring out the pirates. That's awesome. Alright, after standing in line for a good half an hour, it's time to board the Alyssa.
How are you today?
How's it going, man?
Good.
I have made it on board. Let's look over here and see the river. Yep, I'm officially not on land anymore. Wow, this ship was built in 1877 in Scotland. My buddy Craig, the Scottish guy, would appreciate that. And I'm really blown away by all these ropes and riggings and stuff for the sails. I don't know how they keep that stuff managed. That guy up there, I guess he knows what he's doing. I would be lost and probably get tangled up. So from what I understand, these ships travel all over the place pretty often. They have a full crew, they take donations. They're usually invited for celebration and big events. Like right now, we're having our Tricentennial in New Orleans. This is also the NOLA Navy Week. So it's a good time for the tall ships to arrive, and it's actually a pretty nice weekend too. The bell on the forecastle reads the date of 1877. You can see the deck here on the forecastle, which is the front part of the ship. We are now on the port side of the ship, walking towards the stern. I've learned some of these boat terms recently, so I'm willing to use them in this video. That's pretty impressive. And I know I keep mentioning it, but I just am blown away by the ropes and rigging of these ships. These stars, I believe, are to represent Texas, where the ship is from. Look at these ropes. Look at that. It's incredible. It's like a huge array of ropes right here. Look at all that. Very, very impressive. So we've now made it to the rear or the stern of the ship. And I believe that is the wheelhouse, but I'm not sure. It's hard to get some information. There's so many people. We got a sheriff's boat waving at everybody. We got everybody lining up to take a picture with the wheel. I had no idea that this ship was steered from the stern or the rear of the ship. That's pretty interesting. And as I depart the ship, the Alyssa from 1877, I wanted to get a final shot of it. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous ship. That was pretty impressive. I didn't go on all four of them. I just went on one. But wow, what an experience that was. That was really cool. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed a little lanyap from this Houdat and go pass a good time.